Welcome back, traveler. Recently, we received more huge updates on version 5.1, including the possibility of playing as Mavuika, new running effects, a new map, and the character release order. So in this video, let's take a look at these updates. Before we continue, please note that version 5.1 beta has just started, and the information we have is still in development, so it's subject to change. First, let's talk about Mavuika. She is the next Archon, a 5-star pyro character who wields a claymore. Unlike the previous playable Archons, she won't be a support or sub-DPS character from her lower constellations. In fact, she's quite the opposite. She will be a DPS character at C0, and as you unlock her constellations, she will gradually shift towards a more supportive role. From the information we have today, it seems we might be able to play as her in the next update. According to Mero, we will be able to play as Mavuika in the next Archon quest in version 5.1. To get new characters, you can buy Crystal from lootbar.gg. It's a best top-up platform for games like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Big name Dakuja and Tiva Times are also using for crystals. It saves you up to 20% of the actual in-game price for every item available and an extra 5% for your first purchase. The process is very simple. First, go to lootbar.gg, select Genshin Impact, select your pack, then put your UID, select region. Just tap on Top Up Now, select Preferred Payment Method, and get your Genesis Crystal. If you do want to top up in your account, we are getting double the currency for our first in-game purchase. Then I highly recommend you check out lootbar.gg through the link in the description and in the pinned comment. However, the source mentioned that they're unsure whether we'll be able to use her skills or if it will just be from her point of view in the story. Considering that Mavuika's release is planned for version 5.3, which will be released on January 1st, it's likely we'll just play as her without using her skills. It's simply too early to reveal her entire kit to players, and her abilities haven't gone through beta testing yet, so don't get too hyped about it. Next, we have two new character running effects, this time for Zhongli and Keqing. Zhongli's effect looks like Geo Wind following him, while Keqing's has a beautiful purple flower with an electro theme. Considering that some players will receive a free Keqing as an anniversary reward, that's good news. As for Zhongli, maybe this new running effect is hinting at his rerun in 5.1. Additionally, we have 4 new poses for Kazuha, Eula, Candice, and Guru. These poses will be obtainable from the Imaginarium Theater. Now about the map in version 5.1. Unfortunately, there isn't a significant new map in 5.1. We do have a new area, but it's very small, with only 1 teleport point and 1 world boss. So if you were planning to farm some primogems from exploration in 5.1, that's bad news. We also have a release order for the new natlan characters, so let's take a look at it. The next character after Xylonin will be Chaska, who should be released in 5.2. She is a 5-star animo character who uses a bow, but it's also said that she could change her element and will be able to fly even longer than Wanderer. However, keep in mind we heard similar things before Xianyan's release, so take this with a grain of salt. Next should be Auroran, the only thing we know about him. He is a bow user, and he will likely be a 4-star character featured in the 5.2 update. After that is Mavuika in 5.3. Lastly, Citlali, a 5-star Catalyst user, will be released in 5.4. That's all. Thanks for